Well, you know what? We hadn't seen roaches in 2 weeks. We had it under control. Orkin was coming every week. They thought I was nuts, but I said, you will kill them all. I don't care what it takes. I put Ben to bed at 8 o'clock. I go downstairs, and finally at 10 o'clock, I'm too tired. I walk into the room, and here's the reality. You don't look up. If you don't see them, they're not there. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes. They are not there. So I went into the master bath, which has about a 14-foot ceiling with a skylight, and I was washing my face, and I got soap in my eyes. And I looked up.
No. No.
Huge roach. It was huge. It's up in the skylight, and it's looking at me. You know, it's like communicating with me. And my brother, like that, and I thought, all right, you're an adult. Save the child. That's all I can think of, right? You been there? So I go downstairs. I tried my son's helmet on. It wouldn't fit. They couldn't do it. So, okay, got the broom, grabbed the can of Raid, and I marched upstairs. Breathe, just breathe. And I look at it. It's way up there. So I climbed up on the counter, and then I sprayed it with a Raid. The problem is I didn't get the stream, I got the mist. So it came down in my face, and it literally, I fell off, landed on my back, and the flat of the floor, and the roach goes, It's peaceful for about a minute. Then my brain went into rational mode. See, I have a good friend that works at Mercy Hospital. And she said that 50% of the foreign objects pulled out of people's ears are roaches. And then I realized that roaches floss. And here's what I knew was going on. The roach is up in the skylight doing this.
Roaches. Those of you in the gutter. Those of you in the vents. My position has been compromised. She is in the bed. All you need to do is crawl out and fly into her ear.
I put the pillow over my head and I didn't sleep a wink that night. I got up and the roach is still there. And I went, why couldn't you just like shrivel away, crawl up the faucet, whatever you do? It's still there. So I went to work and all I could do was think about the bug, think about the bug. I come home, I don't go into my room because you got to give the bug time to go wherever it goes. It's a big mother and it takes time. And so then I put my son back in bed, 8 o'clock, and I finally go into my room at 10 o'clock at night and I looked and it's still there. It's a little skinnier.
I'm still here.
So I went and woke up then. He's been on bug patrol.
He knows.
I said, honey, here's a roach. I need you to kill it. He got out and he had his underoos on. And he wipes his eyes and this little 6-year-old shuffles in front of him. And he looks around the corner and he goes, that's a big one. And then I knew the man I was creating. He goes like this. Step back, Mom. And he moved me out of the archway. He looks at it. He goes to the jacuzzi tub, jumps up on that, goes up on the counter, and then he goes wham with his arm. The bug falls down, and he jumped on it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. My child took care of the problem because it was simple that I had been killing myself for 48 hours and I realized that this is why we want to eat our young. This child was a problem solver from the word go. In other words, we create such a huge, huge problem that sometimes we don't realize that the solution is simple. So when we talk to our licensees, it's not about trying to persuade someone to buy. It's about building trust. They will buy when they trust you. It's about you when you work with your licensees that this is the value that I offer and I'm going to help you build your business. It's the simple concepts that we need to remember.